either if it's the kids like in Juba and or the kids like now back in Awale, and is the focus only Awale, or you want to still keep expanding slowly? Because I know, of course, road network and everything is an issue.
Yeah.
But are you planning to?
No, we're planning to do more projects. What we're trying to do now is finding an NGO, local NGO, and support what they do, because they already know what the people need there. So instead of us coming and saying, look, these people, they need this and this and that.
Yeah, you're not in the ground.
You know, we're not in the ground. The same, like, to be honest, there's a lot of NGOs that what they do, they will see, let's say Somalia or something,
Yeah.
and then they will say, you know what, we should just take it to South Sudan. But realistically, it's not the same, you know. So,
Yeah.
and then another projects that we're trying to do is finding schools that are run down, fix them, and just hand it over to the government to maintain, and even hospitals, getting hospital equipments back and giving it out.
Yeah. Is it easy to communicate with the government once you've kick-started, like, you know, your personal projects, and then they're like, you know what, now we can come in and definitely assist because we've already seen this. Things are in position.
The good thing is,
Yeah.
because we're not going to any government and asking them money.
Yeah.
The sooner you ask the government, I need money to do this, then it's going to be a whole long process. But now we are
the approval process. I
Yeah.
think in every country, like now, it's not about one person deciding, regardless if.
And like now, because we're doing the projects, we literally just do it and then hand it over, you know, and then we maintain it. So we kind of overlook it because, you know, like sometimes you just if you give it to somebody, they just not gonna look after it properly.
Yeah, might not have the same drive and mission. So of course, if you put the people that are already included in the project, it would be much easier.
Yeah.
Because they have, you know, they have to report to, you know, assessment report, see, you know, the status of every now and then, just keep up with the project, and of course report to the project manager.
Yeah. And then also we do projects outside of South Sudan. There's majority of refugees that got taken by the West. They're in Australia.
Yeah.
Then secondly, I think is America. Then Canada, UK. I grew up in the UK, but there's not a lot of us there. You know.
I thought the population is high though.
No, like in Australia is much more.
More.
UK, we're not that much, to be honest.
Do they limit, or it's just because it's not the conducive environment that you prefer?
No, I think it's
or
because
maybe even if you're relocating people, it just doesn't make sense to take people there.
No, like I think the UK government didn't really help when the struggle was going on that much. The Australians did, Norwegian, I think even.
Yeah.
American, Canada. So, and obviously UK is a small island also, and there's a lot of immigrants from everywhere, or refugees from everywhere. So, you know, so what we do in Australia, there's a basketball league of South Sudanese only, and there's over 500 kids that play basketball, and the talent over there is on a different
It's crazy.
world.
I mean, even like in Juba, what I saw, I was just like, this makes no sense. Because I was just like, everybody here is an NBA player. Because everybody's so skilled, and you just think like they were just born like that. It's just like they didn't even practice.
The good thing is with us, we adapt very easily. And the good thing about the younger generation, they kind of do listen, you know, when they're taught.
Yeah.
And the good thing is, there's few people that went to MBA that made it. You know, one of the first person that went there is called Luol. Luol.
Is it the same kid I see on Instagram?
No, that's his son.
Wait, what?
That's his son.
Really?
His dad,
Yeah.
which is Luol, that's who we named the basketball court under. He was one of the first in the NBA. and he was 7'7", 7'7", and he can shoot from outside. And basically, what he did, that's what we're trying to replicate. Most of his money, he literally just went to help a lot of people, and even help the government with the struggle when the civil war was happening in Sudan. So that's what we're trying to replicate by helping so many. The reason even we started playing basketball is because of him. He used to come to Egypt, because we lived in Egypt for a little bit. He used to come to Egypt and literally just teach basic, his knowledge to my older brothers, and from that it just trickled down to us.
Interesting. And it's just like, one of those things that you're taking somebody who had like probably just because of the environment, like wasn't seeing like any future, or they're just not sure about what the future is going to be, to like just like them looking up to this person who's telling you like, hey, if you do this and this, you're set for life, you're taking care of your family and the next generation coming to be anyway. So that's just interesting and amazing as well. And then just the relocation process, right?